All right, good race day morning, everybody. So I know, like, I'm outside and everything, and it looks super late, but it's actually only 6 a.m. It gets light up here so early. I've been up since 5, and it's been this bright the entire time. You might be able to hear the raindrops. There is a very light rain, just a raindrop every, little bit hitting me. But I am all packed and ready to go. So I'm going to show you what I packed, what I'm bringing with me today, what I'm wearing. But I'm also going to show you something else. This is what the top of Mount Washington looks like right now. People are going to be pissed today because it is clear this morning. There is no reason for weather-related concerns that they should have halved this race. We saw last night a lot of conspiracy theories that the reason that they halved the race was actually because of some drama like regarding the top and regarding support drivers not being able to use facilities at the top. So we'll have to see what people are saying today, but the weather is totally fine to have done this thing. So this is the gear we have going with us today. Of course, I have my Hokas. This is my outfit for today. So I'm going to wear the race t-shirt. I have my watch. I'm going to go with a headband because it is cool out. Shorts. I'm definitely not wearing pants. I never wear pants. And my bib. And then on me, I'm going to carry my hydration pack. I'm going to put an element in there. I have my Honey Stinger chews, my waffles, and my gel. And then I'm also going to bring a pair of gloves and some hand warmers just for the way back down. And I'm also going to carry another layer. I just haven't decided yet if I'm going to go with like the regular long sleeve athletic tee, or I have this jacket that's super breathable. So one of those two I'm going to wear this morning. And then for the car ride afterwards, or not even the car ride, but just afterwards, I brought a pair of sweatpants and I have my down puffy jacket. All right, so we just made it to the, I don't know, what is this, the starting area or whatever. Yeah. And everyone seems to be in great spirits today about this. As you can see, it's like not even doing anything, not raining, barely raining. So, we'll see. Great start. So we have this big tent over here. They're doing big bib pickup this morning. And then it also says that this is the lunch line for later. Just doing a little walk around. You can see the whole area. So they have had some clouds come in, but still nothing too crazy. And then, of course, this is the hill. No hitchhiking. No bicycling. This truck here is one of the ham radio operators that they have along the course. My sister's coming back down, but Matt and Brian are starting to walk up like they just have all this extra energy in the world and they can just go walk up the hill now. We're trying to find the start line and it is all the way over there, which means we get a little run in before we hit the hill. Yay! Yeah! Got little donut holes. Oh, Brian got a double, like a little snowman. Got the sun trying to come out. Line. So we're just going to do a quick walkthrough of the tent area. Over here we have the Delta Dental. They have some donuts. We grabbed some donut holes before. They have all of the merchandise for sale here again, which we saw yesterday. And this will all be full, of course, later. They're going to do the awards over here. They have the stage set up. And this is where we will eat our hot turkey lunch. So just some final thoughts before we go over to the start line and we finish, packing everything up. This should be really interesting. I'm going to do the best I can with this video. Unfortunately, because we're only going halfway, we're not even going to be above the tree line today. So I really don't think there's going to be much to see that's interesting. I think the most interesting thing we'll probably see on the course is actually the elite runners that are coming back down afterwards, since, you know, you go up and then you just walk back down. So we'll do our best. We'll try to stay positive as much as we can, but unfortunately, you know, it's not going to be some epic video today like we were hoping for. So this is the toll house here. You can see Mount Washington behind, and over here we have actually the original toll house, and my brother-in-law said this is where the cookie dough is from, the Toll House cookies, but I find that hard to believe. But it is quite, I'm going to zoom out, it is quite just a beautiful scenery around us today. You can see people on the road back there warming up. And we have the rest of the Presidential Mountain Range behind us as well. Just really beautiful with those low hanging clouds. So here is the starting line area. We're doing some little facts about the auto road, and there is no cutoff time anymore. They just announced, of course, which doesn't really matter. But very beautiful. We have some Canadian geese. They're talking about the whole not running it the whole way right now. And they just did a moment of silence for the gentleman that, how old was he? He was like over 100 years old that died this year, that to the end was doing this race. So we're getting there. We're getting close to the start. There they go. Joe Gray's at the front already. Amazing. All right, and time for us to head to the start line now. Here we go.
Congrats to everybody who came out here today, and good luck. Run fast.
All right, and we are on the auto road now. So we're just gonna power walk this thing. We're gonna do the best we can. Only one hill. This is so much worse than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap. It is so steep. And I know on video it doesn't capture it. But this is crazy. This is so dumb. I already have my top off. My jacket's about to come off. I don't know why I wore my jacket, to be honest, but oh my god, we're like half a mile in. This is tiny. You can see where we came from. And we're 0.67 miles in. So yeah. Here we have the 2000. Come on, zoom in. My phone doesn't want to zoom in, but it's a 2,000 feet marker. And according to this, it's a 1 mile. Got a great little opening over here. A little further back, you could have seen a little bit of mountain, but it's okay. A little flat over here, that'd be nice. Even though we're not going to hit the tree line, you can definitely see the difference already with the trees. A lot more pine trees. And it really does actually smell like pine up here as well. It's also a little flat up here, which is really great. I'm going to give you a little piece. See, the road is going to start to increase again here. So that was a nice little, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5% incline. Now we're back up to probably 12. So you could see when they talk about the average incline over the miles, there's quite a few really steep sections, and then it might be not flat, but, you know, less than 6%. Here's the ham radio operator we saw at the beginning. And you can see the road ahead. Damn, look at this hill. Ooh. And it doesn't really, if I hold it down here, you can see
Doesn't really capture the hellishness that awaits up there. You can see everybody going so slow. Trying to get a great view behind us of just how steep we are as well, and the mountain, and it's crazy. Very pretty here. Open on the right side bit. And not so steep, but just a little steep. Mile 2, here we go. Getting there. We are getting there. This is a fantastic view around the corner. Of course, you can't see the top of the mountain up there, but you can kind of make out that ridge line. Another beautiful view across the way, covered in clouds. There we go. First lady down.
You go, girl.
Looks like we have a great view up ahead too. These people are taking a picture, which means we're going to be taking a picture over here. Yeah, this is a great view over here. You can tell how high we're getting. Beautiful. Look at that. Spectacular. We have our 3,000 feet marker. And lots of people. Oh, there's Sasquatch. I didn't think he was going to be on here today, but there he is. Bigfoot. Here we have beautiful bridge. Here's some beautiful water. It's a beautiful day. All these people coming down, and we're still going up. But we're over 2.5 miles. So we're getting there. Waterfall. Beautiful view. We'll catch some of these on our way back too. I'm so happy we at least got some views. Amazing. Here's the 3-mile mark. Lots of people coming down now. Lots of support. Everyone saying, you got this, you're almost there. So it's always a great community. And as you can see, it's not that steep here. It's a nice little break. Nice low trees. About 3/4 of a mile left. We are really getting close now. You see how steep it is down there. And can't really see much because of the clouds. This borderline flat road is absolutely divine. And we are less than 1/4 mile away. All right, and here's the finish line. There we go, all done. I don't know, 244. So we are all done. We all finished. It's okay. Under 1 hour and 30 minutes. So we have the clock over there. The hardest part was probably the breathing. I wish I had trained with like the altitude mask or something, or even one of those COVID masks just to help with the breathing. But overall, really, really good. Definitely are going to sign up for this again next year. And now we have to make it down the mountain. Heading down, and unfortunately we're kind of in the clouds now, so not too much of a view, but you can definitely see the incline level. So hopefully when we get down a little bit lower, we'll be able to get some good mountain views, but you know, worst case, we were able to get some on the way up. I feel like you can actually tell how steep it is, more so going down than going up. As you can see everybody behind me, it's crazy. It really is crazy. But they're way ahead of me, so I can reflect a little bit. So we all finished under an hour and 30 minutes, which is insane. Brian finished first. He beat Matt by about a minute and a half, which is really surprising, but really good because he's been training really, really hard for it. He's been coming home at like 10 o'clock every night for the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, because he's been staying at work late because they have a gym at work. So I'm really proud of him for that. And my sister, who usually just absolutely smokes me, only beat me by like 7 minutes. So that was pretty good. I was looking at my watch real quick to see how many steps I had. 239 floors, so about 2,400 feet of elevation gained. We're back at the 3-mile marker, and we have an absolutely beautiful view ahead if only that cloud would clear. You can see the ski slopes across the way at Wildcat Mountain. And again, even though we're not above the tree line, we are getting some great mountain views. Okay. So we saw this on the way up as well. Just a beautiful opening, the mountains. You really see again how high up we are. Absolutely beautiful with the water over here to the side, little waterfall, the mountains right ahead. All these cars that are driving by, you can smell their brakes. Like, it's insane. I don't know if it's their brakes or because they're in low gear, but it's pretty bad. Two miles to go.
I just kept looking up.
Back down to 1 mile, and behind it is the 2,000 feet marker. So we are getting there. You can actually hear the motorcycles on the road below us. So not that much further back down. Down ahead, you can see the road down there. So we're definitely getting there. You can still see how steep it is, and we all agreed that this first mile coming up was definitely the worst. I don't know if it was because we weren't warmed up or whatever, but once we got past this first mile going up, it really, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just rambling. And in true us fashion, we are the last ones on the mountain because we are taking our sweet time since it is not even 12 and the food is not going to get here until 12:15. So we're just chilling, but we are almost there. So there we go. There's the bottom. Got some people leaving, of course. I mean, I can imagine people have been at the bottom for quite a while and they don't really care about waiting for the food. But we're almost there. We have to get our medals still, and then we have a special treat that we brought in the car to celebrate afterwards. There we go, party time. People are lined up to get the food down there. And these people down here, I think, are handing out the medals still, so we still got to get that.
Still waiting for us.
Look at that.
I totally forgot about the medals.
Oh yeah, the turkey farm is here. I see the catering truck, so yep. No, it'll be
By the
fine.
time we finish with our beer,
And the final timing mat, I guess, to make sure everyone makes it down alive. And the medals. So this is the meadow, very nice. Nice little, I don't know what this is. This is a bird? What is this supposed to be?
No, it's foliage.
Oh, foliage. Oh, yes, totally, yeah. There we go.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers. Woohoo!
Howdy, guys.
Look at Brian's butterfly. Oh!
I felt something move.
That was a big ass butterfly. All done with our beers, and now it's time to get in the lunch line to get our hot turkey line. Got the turkey line over here. Looks really good. It smells really good. Kind of like a Thanksgiving dinner type thing. So for drinks in here, we have Poland Spring, of course, the most wonderful water in the world. We have bottled water, Aquafina, gross, and we have Gatorades. They're about to start the awards as well, but it's crazy in here, so we'll see. So we have the Red Bull car over there. They had the regular and the sugar-free, and then we have our turkey plate. Look. Holy shit. Oh shit.
No, when everyone's stopping, there's something.
All right, so now that we are all showered and it's been a few hours, we can finally reflect on this actual race. So all four of us agree that we would definitely sign up for this race again next year. And we also all agree that had it been the full race, we would have all been able to complete the full distance. Obviously, it would have been more than double our time because obviously there's more fatigue as we go on, but we all feel very confident that, yeah, we would have been able to do it. So it's really disappointing that they cut it off halfway. For me personally, this was kind of like a redemption event for me. Mount Washington is a very, very special place for me. It brings a lot of memories back, good and bad. And I really just wanted to accomplish, getting to the top today. But of course, it didn't happen. It was out of our control. And the Auto Road is the last way that I have not done Mount Washington. I've done all the trails. I have done the COG. And so the Auto Road was that last missing piece, but it is what it is. So, this afternoon we went for a little walk down to the river by our Airbnb, which was nice. And then this evening we are getting my favorite pizza, flatbread, and just relaxing. And we're heading out of here tomorrow. So that about sums it up. And I'll see you tomorrow.